Hey everyone, XylaTakura here. Hope you're all okay and well. I can talk at normal volume now. It's great. I want to apologise for that. The reason I had to be a bit quieter for my last few streams was because I've had a couple of people ill in my house and they've been sleeping like almost like the entire day, so I didn't want to disturb them. I'm just being a nice, polite person. But anyway, we are back. It is trial time, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, whole trial, start to finish. Let's go. That's about all I've got to say. To the trial! Hope everybody's okay and well. I'm probably going the long way to get to the trial, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm going the long way, but it's okay. I'm committed now. How many islands were there? Yeah, 5. So we've got another 3 to unlock, right? Because we've already had 2 trials. Yeah, so this will be the 3rd trial to unlock the 3rd island. Nice! I have my hot chocolate, I got some patty sweets, so if I just start nibbling at sweets occasionally, just ignore me. I don't have to do much talking, so might as well be chomping. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of the Monokuma Rock. Also, it's hat day again today. Think we're in the middle? Yeah, we're in the middle. And soon enough. Oh yeah, I get to voice Monokuma for a bit. Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomy's such a dumb child.
Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short of a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So you've come to avenge him.
Yes.
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Ah, hold on. I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Perfect just magically appears. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, the elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. Ooh, very posh. And I walked into that place. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey, hey!
Is Nikomara really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No, no!
Why bother?
Let's...
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. And when I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. So many dead people on the screen. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friends' sake. For Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, please. How many slots is there actually in this game? Right, I feel like I should have a quick look at what... Oh no, not in the handbook. Truth bullets. Let's have a quick look, see what we've got. So her injury was literally just due to choking. The other one was due to blood loss. There was bloodstains on Ibuki's feet. That was the rope she used to hang herself. The key that was in Hyoko's kimono. I'm just double checking everything. Hey, Cap! Hey, welcome to the stream. How are you today? How is Bilbo and... Oh, that's really bad. I only remember the Bilbo one because I said I liked the name of Bilbo. I can't remember the other. I know the surname of the other one was Kitty. I feel really bad now. How are they doing today? Thick scrap of paper that was actually wallpaper. Black curtain that had been taken from... Looks like it was bought from the supermarket. Step ladder, candle, surveillance camera that was smashed, AC that had been turned up to 86 to stop it. Bilbo and Hillary. I was sitting there thinking it's something beginning with H. It's something beginning with H. Evidence of the bloodstain wiped off the floor. Strange glove on the door. Trying to Monica was accidental. Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realised that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for him, she met up with Fuyuhiko, so she has an alibi. The video that we saw from the hospital, Fuyuhiko met up with Mikan in front of the hospital. They split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theatre in Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. Apparently, Fuyuhiko and Mikan were only separated for a short time. Yoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonia apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the storage room. The invitation ticket, I'm not quite sure why that's needed, but okay. Willoughby tote was sold at the movie theatre. It was a limited item because only one person can buy it. Apparently, you get another bag for free when you purchase it. And then the movie. Okay. We double checked everything, so... I don't have any skills. Let's go. Bilbo just went outside after spending the night annoying me. I don't know about
Now
Hillary.
then,
She tends to
let's
spend the
begin
days
with
outside.
a simple explanation of the class trial.
That's
During
sweet.
the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person... I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, why not?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
So serious.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
Just stepped on a toy that my cousin left out. Oh, yeah, they hurt, man. The worst is Lego. Like, any bits of Lego. Oh, that is painful. My brother used to leave his Lego all over the place when he was younger, and I used to walk barefoot around the house. Terrible decision. I was in so much pain, man.
Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought, but the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so, we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
No, honey, all you're doing is being an asshole and causing problems. I am the main star of this game. Shut your trap and sit down, boy.
Hajime,
I know,
if
right,
you're
Cap?
the only
I
one
know.
who saw the
Such an
hanging
asshole.
video and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
It's just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who just confuses to make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. You had to explain it to everybody else too, sweetie.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
Hang
I
on a
don't
minute.
think I
I'm
can deny
confused.
that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
That's mine. That's the one I need. My ticket was after that. I'm not the killer. There should be a contradiction somewhere. There is, honey. We got this.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I'm not a
I
liar.
don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie...
No, that's wrong. Boom. Get out of here, boy.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
He's just being an asshole.
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
He's such a fucking asshole.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Being an asshole.
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Dr. Pepper soda is looking good today.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So
Yes,
this
please.
means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Hid in the storage room.
Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
Bum, bum, bum.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but... is that really it? There's not many other things you could do to explain that. Unless, like you say, the glob they stuck to the door before they came out.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Whoops.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. I think it's got to do with the blob.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
I've got to
By
contradict.
doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
I'm contradicting, so I'm not
So they
agreeing.
looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Because that's what he says, isn't it? The person's remark contradicts the truth. Okay.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside. No, that's wrong.
Magical glob stuff.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Oh, auto.
From the outside?
Auto it.
How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. It was glue.
I see! That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
She tried it, so...
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Why she ate it, I'll never know. Or chewed
Based
it.
on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's not.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Don't feel bad.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Yeah, no,
In a quarrel,
no
both
seppuku,
sides
please.
are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
It's wallpaper. It's wallpaper. Now I should be able to tell them it's wallpaper. Figure out what it is. Gambit time. Alright, I need a W, please. How do I play this game? The words are so slow. Ow. Ah! Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Shit! Shit! Oh my god, everything is just colliding into one. Damn it! Jesus! I need an E! Jeez! I need an R. Jesus.
I got it!
That was unnecessarily annoyingly hard trying to move everything around while I was looking for the letters.
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
Gotta try and
There
get
was
my
also
life
a tear
force back
along the
now.
edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper... See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
A scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? Yeah. If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Logic dive. Oh crap, I can't remember how to control this. Okay. Here we go. Gotta jump with space, right? Yeah, don't do that. I gotta get some speed up. Here we go. Question 1. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear? It was brought there, it was hidden there. It's gotta be hidden there. Oh yeah. Question 2. What did the killer use to hide her body? The wallpaper. Oh wait, a curtain or the wallpaper? It's gotta be the wallpaper. That's gotta be the reason why it was attached. Yeah. Cool. Okay. This is like tight. Whee! Whee! Not having fun at all. Whee! Question 3. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered it with a pillar. They covered the pillar. They formed a wall. They formed a wall? They covered the pillar. She was attached to the pillar, wasn't she? Hell yeah, I'm so smart. Woo! Yes. Boop-a-da-boop, boop-a-da-boop, boop-a-da-boop. Considering I've had a whole day where I haven't actually been like,
It's all coming together.
you know, playing the game. I did quite well there. I'm very proud of myself.
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah,
The pillar?
by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However,
Oh,
because it was
yeah.
concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Shit, that's cool. I shouldn't be praising murder.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Sorry. Oh, jeez.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
And again, sorry.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Da-da-da-da.
The killer must have been in a hurry. If their plan took too long, Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Who did it? Oh shit. Honestly, I don't know. Like I said, the only people who I can tell you who I know didn't do it. I definitely don't think me, obviously, Mikan, Chiaki, and Fuyuhiko. I don't think the four of us did it. So that leaves, obviously you have to skip out Akane and Nagito as well because they were both Blur. So that literally does only leave Gundam, Kazuichi, and Sonya. So one of them three. That's the best I got. Until I can see something more concrete, that's the best I've got. Who do you think did it? Who do you think's guilty, Cap?
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Oh, you can't tell me because you know who did it. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Based on what we know, The reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated those two victims in that movie, I should be able to explain that. To let their accomplice escape, to hide the weapon, to mix up the killing order.
I see!
That's the only one that makes sense to me.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Because we don't know that yet.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
Hell yeah.
A valid line of reasoning.
I am a valid
Yeah,
line of
it's
reasoning.
valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
Chill out, dude.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
Yes, he is.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was
Yeah, she's
killed.
got blood on her shoes.
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna go talking in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Blood on the Souls. It's the only one I can think of. Which it's actually given me. Thank you. Right, we'll read it first and see where we
When
think it should go.
Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Is that one?
I agree with that.
Oh yeah, there is. I'll go with that one.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck.
Oh.
And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Why has he got a problem with this?
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
What the?
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
What is your problem?
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our
Hated it.
difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Jesus Christ, mate. Oh, too many things. Smudge on the floor. It's got to be smudge on the floor. Leave it at that. Let's go. Let's go.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged? Ah, impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Wow, that was easy. There was no blood on the floor. Yes, there was.
The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Boom.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yeah, we do, mate.
Yes, I do.
Sit down, boy.
If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Mm-hmm.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
Heat does make blood run
That's right.
thinner.
I didn't know the time of death because of the heater.
It
The
does
time of
also
death wasn't
congeal
mentioned in
blood,
the
doesn't it,
Monokuma
heat?
file, just to keep concrete evidence from us.
I'm pretty sure heat does that, doesn't it? Or is that cold?
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right?
Boom, boom, boom.
Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
Yeah, sit down, boy.
Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
Yeah, she was completely out of it.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means
The killer was still alive.
the killer had to be alive at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Then she was alive.
What?
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
Dude, you can't hang from a ceiling light pretending to be dead. Not for, like, that kind of time. Surely there's gotta be an argument against that. Jesus.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
How did she get down, though? Because the only control panel was at the side, so she couldn't have got down on her own. And she couldn't have, like, brought the step ladders back down. That's just an illogical and certain argument, and it's annoyed me.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
Thank you.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
God, I love Fuya. Fuyuhiko's cool. He is cool. It's nice that he's come out of his shell and stopped being antisocial and wants to be friends with us now. So yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dude. Cool dude.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Gyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Fair enough. Let's go. Make your argument. Right, let's listen to it first. We're gonna have to back somebody up, or...
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
The murders supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time... Somebody doesn't have an alibi for that time? Who doesn't?
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, If nobody has an alibi, then...
Nope, okay. This is where I start to fail.
Crap! We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Nope, okay. Who does have an alibi? Okay, well, the person I've just given a naughty answer to. Fuyuhiko has an alibi. Mikan has an alibi. I have an alibi. Akane and Nagito have an alibi. So, the only person who doesn't is Gundam, Sonya, and Kazuichi. That's still too many people, though. That's still too many people. I'm counting on you to provide better cover fire. I'm sorry, Fu Man. I'm sorry. I got your back, man. I promise. Because that means there's only 6 of us have an alibi. But what can I use to prove that I was sleeping? But wait, Kazuichi needs to set up the monitor, right? Is that what I'm missing here? You had to log that the... Have all of those alibis been established, though? Wait, so you're saying it's... I'm confused now. I thought I was onto something there with the whole monitor thing, because doesn't the monitor have to be set up? Doesn't the monitor have to, like, register that a call's going through? So, because Kazuichi would be the only one that would know how that works. Right? I don't know anymore. I thought I was onto something there, but now I don't. I'm gonna have a sweetie. If I can get the packaging off. Maybe? I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that next. I've got enough life.
Crap! We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Damn it. Okay. It's not that then. Because that's the only one it could be. Why do you think I'm suspicious? Everybody other than me is suspicious. That makes this hard. So, okay, let's go back to your train of thought then, Cap. So, has everyone's alibis been established? Fuyuhiko's alibi is only established until he goes to the hospital. It can't be Fuyuhiko. He's only just turned into a good boy. He was already a part of the last trial. Mikan was up all night, but she was tending to Nagito and Akane. When did Ibuki disappear, though? I'm gonna watch the messages again and just see what comes up.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
The murders supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. Before and during. Before and during the morning announcement. Who doesn't have an alibi? You don't really know the answer. No, that's fine. You're helping me think it through, which is just as useful as actually having the answer and just giving me hints. Having someone to talk through it helps. So we need to look for someone who who wouldn't have an alibi before and during, which means how would we know who doesn't though? Okay. I think you're supposed to prove that someone does have an alibi. Okay. The only other person that I can consent to is Fuyuhiko though. And using his account doesn't work. Does that mean I have to use Mikan's account? We'll give it a try, Cap. We'll give it a try.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
I think maybe, definitely maybe.
Crap!
Okay, so I'm not backing Fuyuhiko up.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
I know. Try it on Sonia's words. That's literally what I was thinking. But it's not that either. If nobody has an alibi, unless I'm using the wrong person's alibi on that question.
Crap! We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think
Try
everyone at
Mikan
the
on
motel
Sonia.
was doing
That's
that.
what I was thinking, and then I was going to go for
So everyone
Fuyuhiko's
who stayed at the
afterwards.
motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong!
Woo! High five, Cap. High five.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
Yes, by sleeping on top of you and strangling you.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Not strangle, suffocate with her sizable bust. What a way to die. I suppose that's true. I think he was more embarrassed than like, she's killing me. He's like, oh crap, oh god. Right in my face, right in my face. She clearly likes snuggling up to sleep with him because she's done it twice now.
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? Oh, we're already halfway through? Trial suspended. Oh, nice.
Hiya!
Well, hello there, Monami. Though the moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. What? What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother's gonna give you a chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck! Show those jerks who treat you like a redhead stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then... I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Ah, thanks, Cap. I didn't realize I was gonna say, when I got to this point, I was expecting it to be like 2 hours. Like, well, not the whole trial 2 hours. I was expecting the first half to be like 2 hours, because obviously 2 people have died. I wasn't expecting to like just blaze through it as quickly as I have done. So, yay me.
I'm Mom enemy. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Okay.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Aye, aye, Captain. Yeah, poor Hiyoko is kind of glanced over, to be honest. Right, I'm going to take a quick break for a second, considering the trial suspended for a minute, and I'll be back in 2 secs. 1 sec. I'm back! Headphones in. Let's go. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you?
Yes, as
so,
per usual.
I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Now.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
I agree.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Why hasn't someone killed the white-haired twink heartthrob? I don't know, but can they please hurry up and do it soon? I don't care if the haters are gonna hate. I just want him gone. Because he annoys me so much.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned. That does make sense with the whole mirror thing now.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? We know.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue, if that's the key to all this. We know. We know. I need to find that out, no matter the cost, even though I already know what it is.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Oh, yes, she did.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
We're agreeing a lot with Sonia, aren't we?
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Go away, Akane.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes.
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
What?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Jesus Christ. What a pointless argument. Here we go, let's go.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
I hate it when it
Hyoko's
does that.
room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all!
Damn it. I missed it. I hesitated and missed it.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
What? That should be right.
Crap!
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Allow me to cut through those words.
There we go. I was going for the right one, but I just missed it.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Why I messed that up, I don't know.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then, the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes, do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Get out of here, dude. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
They really want me to. Yeah, apparently they really want me to touch her boobs for whatever reason. She wants me to touch her boobs. They want me to touch her boobs. It's like, I'm being backed into a corner here. Do I just do it and get it over with?
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
There's so much sexual tension with this group. God, I hate to see what's going to happen with the third group in Danganronpa 3 if there's like more sexual tension with that group than the other one. Especially with Mikan's constant tripping. That's so true. Hello, can I call you Kanhata? Is it Kanhata? I don't know, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Or can I call you Khan? Or Cone? I don't know if it's pronounced that. I'm just gonna shut up, I'm butchering it. Let's carry on.
The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation.
Killed Hiyoko.
Just call me Khan.
Because
Thank
the killer
you.
used that coincidence for their crime.
Hello Khan,
It made
welcome
this
to the
case even
stream.
trickier.
How are you today? Yes, there very much is because one particular character. Oh, okay, sure. I'm guessing I'm prepared for 3 now. I'm prepared. Just think there's loads of sexual tension in 3 because of one person. Okay, let's go.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
I know how you feel, Con. I was awake at like half past. Well, actually, I woke up at 20 to 4 this morning, but I didn't need to be awake till 5:45. So I didn't really go off to sleep much after that. So yeah, I'm pretty tired too, so I know how you feel.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning, I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
I can't believe you just asked him to talk.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
You did tell him to shut up forever.
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Oh, God.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
Even he sighed.
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Well, even I knew that.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
That's very true.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Thank you, Fuyuhiko, for smacking Nagito in the face again with words. Your KD ratio is shit today. Oh, why? Why is it shit today?
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around. It's true.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the... on the stepladder?
I can prove it with this.
Hell yeah! I'm smart, boys!
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
Someone end my suffering. What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komida, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
That's true. So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. Well, you were the only one that watched it. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is down to me. It's all up to me. Almost right.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
No pressure.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There was some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw, based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. You can't see her hair.
Damn it!
Oh, the blood.
Here!
The blood! The blood!
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
I'm
Can you
semi-smart.
explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
I think, here's my prediction for you, Cap, because you asked me this earlier and I couldn't quite give you an answer. I think we're experiencing a very similar case to the one that we had in the first Danganronpa, with a certain Celeste and Hifumi. Don't ask me who it is, but that's what as I'm going through this case, that's what I feel I'm getting at. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
Stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? I think it's in a completely different place now. They've said that. But Chiaki said the stepladder was at a different place, but... if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual crime scene, the actual scene of the crime, is that thing, the place, is that thing, the place where the killer did something. What? That sentence makes no sense. Oh god, what the hell is this? I don't know what to put for this. Oh, I didn't want to press that. Anyone give me a hint? I'm just currently panicking. What's the question? The question is that. What was the actual difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene? And it's 2 words. I'm confused as well. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I thought it would have been curtain, but I can't think of how many words curtain has. C-U-R-T. Is it A-I-N? Oh, wow. I've just had a complete brain spat moment. It might start with an F. That'll work. We'll go with that. Starts with an F. Right. Sugar, spice, and all things nice. Good luck. Thank you. I'm trying not to get words broken together. Not floor. Just looked up. So it's not like floor. Come on. Use your brain, woman. It's hard to use your brain when you're too busy juggling with these, actually. Think, 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 think. Jesus. Give me an A. I can give you an A. Oh, I know it now. For God's sakes, why does everybody know but me? I'm gonna totally, like, be so angry with myself. Give me an... Okay. Yes, you need an F and an I. Thank you. I am literally having... I have no idea why I don't know what this is. Like I said, I'm going to totally kick myself when I figure out what it is. I ran out of time! My God! No! Shit! Oh, no! I was too busy trying not to die and ended up killing myself anyway. Great. Just try some letters. I'm gonna just have to do that next time rather than sitting there just panicking. I'm so angry with myself right now. You're impressively good at not letting them hit each other. Thank you. I'm just really good at forgetting that it's a timed exercise. Damn it. Hajime is guilty. Yay! Thanks. Thanks so much. I looked it up so I do know the answer. I'm glad everyone's got the time to Google this stuff.
Is my
Love you, Hajime. Oh yeah, I want to retry again.
We will never give up.
We will never give up. Me and Hajime / Johnny and Bosch together till the very end. Let's do this shit. Right. F-I. Oh my god, how could you? Why is everyone doubting me? F-I. God, I'm trying to think of a word that has F-I in the beginning. I'm gonna kick myself when I figure out what it is. Get that up there. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. G. It can't be G. Oh, fuck. Right. Phi. It's right. F-I-L. Okay, let's just try letters. O. It's not O. It can't be G because that wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. What do you want from me, game? Film? Oh, Jesus. Like I say, I don't know. Wait. Filming what? Right, oh shit! It's getting hard now. Filming equipment! Oh my god, I'm not a dipshit! Wait, I need an E! Is it filming equipment? I don't know. Oh shit. T. No. Shit. Oh my god. Help me. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm so scared. Oh fuck. No. Oh shit. I'm making mistakes like left, right, and center now. Give me an L. Okay, you can have an L. Shit, I just got rid of the L because I'm panicking. Just focus. Focus. Ah, go away. You there. Filming lighting? Ah! Filming le what? Oh my god, this is awful. I hate this. Damn it. Location. Is it? Oh shit, it took my A. Damn. Oh god. Oh shit. Location. Oh my god, quick. Frog. Oh my god. Location. Oh crap in hellfire. O. I need an O. Give me an O. This is just too hard. I don't like this game.
I got it.
That should not have been as hard as it was.
That's Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I hate myself so much for not figuring that out. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I can't believe. Thank you for singing a song for me, Kat, while I'm having an existential crisis. I can't believe I was so dumb. God, okay, I'm really angry. Let's carry on. I'm so frustrated right now.
The video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
I know where it was
the
filmed.
The hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Well, they broke it. Great logic dive. Here we go. I'll read your comment in a second. I need to concentrate on hoverboarding. Right, question 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera. Yes, I was right. Ah, no. Shit. That was cheeky. Oh, this is trippy. That's trippy. Oh my god, this is trippy. Make it stop. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, that's so trippy. You would not believe how trippy that is. Oh, come on. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go not this speed now. I clearly can't speed up too much. Shit. 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 How did I manage to do it the first time round? This is awful. Oh my god, that hurt my eyes. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or at the hospital? The music venue. Had to be the music venue one for us to think that it was at the music venue. Music venue. Hell yeah! Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh sweet Jesus. I'm aware that I'm running out of time, so I'm trying to be quick. Shit. God. Shit. I hate that. That's awful. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright, next question. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera? They took it with them. Increase the signal. Increase the signal? The camera unit? Increase the signal. Add a guess. Probably wrong guess. Yeah, wrong guess. Fuck. Oh, I haven't got much life left. Shit, let's go. I'm out. Okay. Right, what did you guys put? Damn, they booted me for not moving for 20 seconds. Jesus, I hate... Team Fortress 2! Oh, you're playing Team Fortress 2! That makes sense now. Then there is the chat spammers. Hold on for a sec while I go snow/sandboarding. I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay.
It's all coming together.
See you in a minute, Cap.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Jesus, that was hard. Unnecessarily so.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yeah.
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
They gotta make it think that it's not been taken.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that's true, but... in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Smashed it to pieces. Destroyed it.
I see.
I need some of my life force back, please. Thank you.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Yeah, and it was
And
there.
they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's all coming together now.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if was filmed in another place, that does not make sense. Back from my mental dive, I found out Hajime is a big dumb. That's so mean! Why would you be mean to me? I know I'm dumb, but I don't need you guys to tell me too. As long as it was transmitting to the hospital. Also, this game is done. Even if was filmed. That is not a sentence. That is not something that coherently makes sense. The range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. I know where we're going with this. Why are we doing another Hangman's Gambit? It was the what was the room called? Conference room. God, I need to remember how to spell conference now. Can I have an O, please? Give me an O. Shit. And then make me click the wrong button. Come on. Come on. Come on, mama. Shit. Right, I need an N now because I broke my N. Shit! Damn it. I need an F. Screen, give me letters. R. I need an R, please. I need a R. Please. I need a R. Give me an R. Why aren't you giving me the letters I require? It's not... It is conference room, isn't it? to be conference. I need an R. Game. Give me a freaking R, please. Why are you not giving me the letters I need? What? Oh, okay, okay. I did tell you I didn't know how to spell conference. Now I should get an R. I didn't mean to click that. I need another E. Oh, that doesn't need to be there. Now I need another R, please. Damn it! Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Jesus Christ, man.
I got it.
I'm so dumb.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
I mean, I appreciate My Chemical Romance as much as the next person, specifically that song, because that was one of their best songs. Are you, just... You're being so mean. I feel like you're being mean right now.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Curtain. To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. It was the freaking curtain. I was bored, so I typed as much as I could in that time.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do? Okay, so I have to put that one. To make the hospital look like the music. Okay. Okay.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Damn it!
Or did the music venue look like the
Damn
conference
it!
room?
Ugh.
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
God, I hate
I
these
still
words
can't
going all
believe
across
he
all the
mixed up
screen.
the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
I didn't realise they'd done a mashup of those two songs. No, I have not heard of it, no. Okay, right, I know what I need to do. I just need to freaking attack the button before the other things come on the screen.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Wait, it's... Oh, it's the other one then.
Damn it!
Damn it, I've got low health.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference?
That one.
That must be it! What the killer did was...
Hold on 1 second, it's getting really dark, so I'm just going to close my blind and put a light on because you guys can't really see much. And soon, I'll be nothing but a blur. There we go. It was a meme maker that made a legitimately good mashup for emo kids who love Christmas. Oh, that sounds cool.
Make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Cold.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is
Wooden too.
the same color as the music venue stage.
I didn't figure that out.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room? It's gotta be that. What? 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 I don't know. Something that the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. What did they do? I can't remember what the picture looked like. Stepladder. I don't know. No, it's not that.
Crap.
That means I'm gonna... Yep. Fuck! And I started off so well, and now I'm just being really bad. Just skip, 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 yes. Yes, I need help. Please. Send help. I'm slowly losing my mind.
This is our end?
No, it's not.
We will never give up!
I don't like being dumb.
What the killer did was...
I thought I was doing well because yesterday I did the investigation. So I thought I was doing okay, that I'd managed to remember loads of stuff. But clearly I hadn't remembered everything. The piece of evidence has a C at the beginning. Okay.
make the
Actually, that was.
music venue
Did
the
you hear
crime
how
scene.
perfectly
Look,
timed
the
that
conference
look was with the music? That was amazing. That's amazing.
They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Okay, so I need to look for something that has C at the beginning.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed,
True.
just like Monami.
Oh yeah?
That curtain was
Oh,
closed so
yeah,
the music
shut up,
venue
Monami,
would
nobody
look like
cares.
a conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. The same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Let's have a look. Candle. Candle? Candle!
I can prove it with this.
Yay! Thank you, Cone!
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
I still don't actually think who we saw in the video was actually Ibuki. But, I mean, that could be smacked out of the water straight away, so let's just carry on.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room?
Hey Zuos, welcome to the stream. Who did it? Who did it? I don't know. Like I say, I don't know. With it, you know, with the incident taking place at the conference room, I don't feel like bizarrely enough, I mean, it could be like completely pointless. I done nothing. I think it could be, I feel like, Mikan might have a bit more to do with it, because she's the only person that's had that much time at the hospital to have been able to get the curtains and everything, but it just seems really odd and out of the blue. You did it, did you, Cone?
Then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means that there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been Kyoko at the motel, Ibuki in the conference room. Ibuki in the conference room. She's got to have already been there.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Spirits and shit.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
That's what I was thinking.
The killer
So
put
it
on a
was right.
hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. we need Mayor Faye call Phoenix Wright. Quick, summon her spirit. We'll know who did it then. The protagonist did it. Of course, it's always the protagonist that always gets away with it. Lose to win. May could just summon the dead and ask who did it. Yeah, exactly, Cone. Exactly. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap, and the one who set a trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Well, he does, I don't. He does, I don't. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Okay. Like I say, the only person I can think it would be is the only person who's had enough fucking time. You're the only person that's had enough time. Now you're super close to finding the killer. I know. The only person I can think of who's had the time is you.
You're the only one! Nico, you're the killer, aren't you?
Wait, you can select yourself? Yeah, if you have a super guilty conscience, you can select yourself. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Dun dun dun. Instead of it was.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Spit it out, Ness!
Don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
He could be a casual he could have a casual hobby of murder. Yeah, on the side it's like, okay, we put him to sleep, night, and then we go off, and then when we're not here, he's like, stab, 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 stab. And And then he just comes back and it's like, I wake up, I'm back. I don't know what happens.
She's right. A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? That was because Mikan was sleeping with
That time,
Hajime.
you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
It was
That's when
boobs
you
all
put on a
along!
hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
Ooh.
By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second.
I swear the blackened figure looks hotter in every game. I'm so uncomfortable that you draw well-defined asses on the grey, faceless people. That's true, actually. They always get a really good butt because they don't have a lot of facial details.
What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
I'm thinking in tandem.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
A highlight of this game is the entire part coming up, get your popcorn, boys and grills. I also like to point out with this whole like, do you hate me? I'm so sad. And everyone's like, do you honestly believe this girl can do it? The evil part of me is just going, yeah, fuck it. She did it. Let's kill her. She's calculating enough. This is an act. This is all an act. Hang the witch. Exactly. Hang her. Quick.
Hey, Hajime!
Dude, stand up for yourself. Everyone's ganging up on me. I've got your back, boy. Let's go. She's doing this on purpose. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like that? Yes, she is. Just fucking stand by a decision. You love the part that's coming up. Okay. Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, never. Never. You are me and I am you. That makes so much sense. No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I had this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh, here we go. Psychopaths incoming. Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this.
Here we go.
I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Nagito is about to be coming like a wrecking ball. Okay, okay. Smack me in the face, Nagito. What are you gonna give me?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Ooh.
Are you serious?
Oh my god, yeah, because she was supposed to be like keeping an eye on you because you were like the really ill one. So you overheard something. Ooh.
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
Just get on with it, Nagito.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Yeah, what Fuyuhiko said.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
Of course he's only mentioning this now. Of course!
Like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
He's doing this for effect. God damn it. God damn it, Headmaster Monokuma. He is breaking the fourth wall. He always breaks the fourth. To be fair, our character does. When he's just like, it can't be our end. We won't give up. That's for us. That's for both of us. Not necessarily like the whole class. It's us too. We are the fourth wall too.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Your point being?
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope, and keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
Ultimate determination.
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
Of course he did. It's Nagito.
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. And I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
The sight of your friends voting that you killed 2 people fills you with determination. Now the grey figure has a...
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? I don't freaking know. I was listening and I'm still confused. Damn you, Nagito!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki's cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. God damn it, white hair, some boy. Is that true?
Ibuki
So what have we
didn't die
got?
from hanging.
Scrap of paper,
She was
music
strangled to
video
death.
camera, surveillance camera unit.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
The only one I can use is the
The
rope
scars
one,
they leave
right?
would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
This one? No.
That must be it.
Yeah, I was right, even though I guessed. Peace.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Oh, auto. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? You can remember you can absorb talking points. Cough, cough. Oh yeah. I know you can. Absorb them. Absorb them? You mean like to use them as a truth bullet? Yeah, but you can only do that on one. You can't do that on ones where they're blue. They have to be yellow. If that's what you're talking about, I'm getting confused now. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
Oh my god, my cat
Should have been
lied.
able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Very dramatic.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
I can't can't believe I'm actually working with Nagito right now. This is insane. I mean, if the girl who literally plays games for her living, Chiaki, could tell the difference, then why can't the nurse do it? Exactly, Cone. Because she was lying. I still can't believe I'm like working with Nagito right now. This is just out of the blue.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
Dun, dun, dun,
That's
dun,
a
dun.
little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Ooh.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Ooh. Spoopy.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
It was really hot in the venue. She could have been suffering from heat stroke. Like, yeah, we haven't even like discussed in the trial what the air conditioning unit had to do with all this. This trial's not over yet. So this is getting interesting though. I like it. I just want to see Mikan snap and see what she's really like. That would be interesting.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
He's less subby this trial.
I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Even I'm not
Stop
trusting
it
him.
already! That's enough!
I can't stop.
Shut up,
I don't
Akane.
want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
She's
If
putting
you
on a
want to
great
believe
act.
in
Yeah, I
someone,
believe. Oh, yeah, I agree with you
You
there.
need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Oh.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the
yeah.
problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying.
Hey, she's here! She's finally snapped. It begins.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
She's done a whole, from what I think, Cone, because she's always been blamed. And like, obviously, like she said, everyone else forgives themselves, you know, can forgive each other and themselves, but they never forgive her. I think she's kind of just broken. She's just, this whole concept, clearly this has happened her entire life, and she's just broken. Completely broken. So that's the only thing I can think. Oh, also, while I'm here, actually, I don't know whether anybody in here has Amazon Prime, but I've got 6 gifts here if anybody wants me to distribute them out for you guys. If anyone wants a free gift, say now, forever hold your peace. I don't know why I'm just randomly doing this right the way through the trial, but hey ho. Yeah, that's her go-to. She does apologize constantly. But like I said, that whole, it's warped her sense of mind. Like the whole, you know, no, she feels she's always blamed. Why can't anybody forgive me when I do something wrong when you can do it to yourself or to each other? What, you know, what have I got wrong with me that makes you think you can't forgive me? As an example. That's the only thing I can think. So yeah, I've got some presents in my community chest if anybody wants them. Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Jack?
Hey, Nikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's
Emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! That video, I never filmed that video!
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Oh, thanks. No pressure. Could it be that, was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video. Her voice acting is...
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof?
Honestly, I think they've done a good job. Like, I'm going back to Zeus's comment there about her being a good voice actor. I think they do a really good job with the series, not just this game, but the first game too, of getting really good voice actors to do the character, like to give the characters justice. Like, really good. She has been stepped on, and I think has been abused at some point. Yeah, it's mental abuse. It's kind of like weird unless you're in a situation where you do end up with some kind of like situation like that. You know, like she says, she doesn't understand why people can't forgive her when they can forgive themselves. You know, she'll trip over and they'll blame her for it. Like, oh, this has happened because of you, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, but you trip over too, but you forgive yourself for it or somebody else. I don't understand why you can't forgive me for it. I know her story, yet. I know her story, yet no spoilers, enjoy yourselves. I will do.
Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the only one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Argument time. Just a few things. Okay.
I'm not the killer!
Yeah, Celeste has got a
think of
great
anybody else other
voice.
than
A
you.
great voice.
Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video?
This voice.
Just
is the
from
one.
that camera angle?
That's the voice.
Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Okay. Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. Don't run away. More of a summary. Lots of things are news for me. I can't stop staring at those bangs now that I notice. Wow, okay. Yeah, Celeste had a great voice actor in the first game. The only other person who really stands out for me in that game was Toko / Genocidal Jill. To go from, like, obviously the stuttering voice to the full-on, like, cackling psychopath was superb. It was gold. It was beautiful. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Right, I need to figure out what the bloody answer is for this. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't? So it's to do with the video.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than
Cough,
you.
cough, Junko. Yes, yes, and
Who could have
Junko.
filmed
Of
that
course,
video?
Junko. Junko had a great voice, especially at the
Do you
end with
have
all
any
those
proof?
different voices.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's too much happening for me to focus right now.
So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
This debate is just going to be is going to be hard, just as a warning. I already feel like it's hard. Like there's just so much happening on screen while I'm trying to read what they are. Right, let's sit here for a second and think. So, let's think about what was in the video. So the stepladder was in the video, but that's not involved on the screen right now. So that's clearly not important. You've got the rope, but you don't see that section of the rope, surely. We've got to keep the rope in mind. You've got the shoes, but they're the only... I'm trying to remember all the questions that were just there a second ago. It's the shoes. I don't know why the AC is coming up, because like I say, that hasn't even been brought up yet. But that can't have anything to do with that, surely. So the only two things I can try is the rope and the shoes, but I don't know where. Lol, do you need help? This will be my last piece of help then. Just give me a hint as to whether I'm on the right track or not. Because I don't want to think that I'm to focus on what's in the video or if it's something else outside of the video. Because when I figure out what it is, I'm just going to kick myself because I should have known it. But I always get to the point in this game where it somehow manages to... You're not quite on the right track. Okay. So it's nothing to do with the rope and it's nothing to do with the shoes. Okay. So that rules those two out because they were in the video. Let's watch it one more time and have another look.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Right, okay. Here's my other theory. It's none of the bullet points I've got. Do I have to take one of the responses and use that as a truth bullet? Surely you can tell me that without telling me which one it is. That's the only thing I can think of now. That one of the things that she says has to go with the killer's mistake. And for some reason I think it's the hemp bag. Yes, you have to. Okay. Okay, right. I'm going to try the hemp bag first then. I want to try the hemp bag first.
I'm not the killer!
You have to hold it down, don't you? To highlight it.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
I'm going to try this one
Is the
first.
hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Camera angle?
Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
I'm going to try that one next.
So
Camera
please
angle.
forgive me already!
Because I'm thinking about where the stepladder
Hajime,
was.
pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Nope, it's not that one. It's got to be the camera angle then. Because I'm thinking the stepladder was... If we're looking at the stage forward, obviously Ibuki was in the center of the stage and the stepladder was here. But the camera angle was showing it from the other side, which would have meant she would have had to kick the stepladder behind her. Obviously she's not hung herself, but I'm trying to think that if you were trying to replicate what was happening in the video, that's the only thing I can think of that would make sense. I'm going to try that next. Even if it's not right, I'm going to try it next. I've got the health to do it.
Damn it!
I've got the health to do it. We'll try that next.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
It's got to be this one.
There's no way you'd be able to
If
make
it's
out
not,
her body
if
type.
it's not this one, I'm screwed. I don't know what to do.
Please forgive me already!
I don't know what to do.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Damn it! I don't know what it is then. I don't know what it is then. I thought I had it because of the way that. I thought I would have had that. Shit. So what are the other options? Dim candlelight. Dim candlelight. Hospital gown. Different body type. Why?
Damn it!
Right.
I'm not the killer!
Let's just try another one.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly
Let's
have
try
different
this.
body types.
We'll try this one.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Nope. Okay. Right, can you answer me one more question, Cone? One more question. Am I hitting the right thing with the bullet? Yes or no? Because I don't want to think that I could have already picked up the answer and then I'm actually hitting it with the wrong one. Am I hitting the right response with the bullet? If so, that's something that I can just leave as... No, I'm not hitting the right thing. Right, okay, I know what I need to do. The killer's mistake. The killer's mistake is the one I need as my bullet, isn't it? Fuck, I'm such an idiot. Which difficulty is this? This is normal difficulty. Normal freaking difficulty. Okay. So I need the killer's mistake as my bullet, and then I choose from there. That's what I've got to do. Okay. God, I'm such an idiot.
Damn it!
Right, let's try this again.
I'm not the killer!
I can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be. So please forgive me already.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Right. Okay. Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't? Okay. Wow, I showered and still here, huh? Shh. 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 I just didn't want you to miss the execution. I was being considerate. Right, okay.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Oh yeah, those two totally do.
Is the
Those two
hemp
were
bag on
great.
her head the proof?
I still think it's the camera angle.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
I want the camera angle.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
He literally did,
Is
yeah.
that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Yes!
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Thank God! I knew the fucking camera angle was important. I fucking knew it.
Mikan, You've committed a major mistake.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Mistake?
Hells to the yes. Also, yes, going back to Teru Teru. Teru Teru is actually voiced by a really good voice actor called Todd Haberkorn, who has been in a lot of really big things. If anyone's seen Fairy Tail, he is Natsu Dragneel, like one of the main characters from that. He's also been in loads of other stuff. I'm trying to think of something else that's like, he was in Peekaboo? Who peekabooed me? Ah, Zeus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, Todd Haberkorn. He's Fairy Tail's Natsu Dragneel. He's also been in Ouran High School Host Club. Come on, brain, think. I know loads about this guy. I've met the damn guy. I've met the guy, goddammit. I should know what he's been in. Yeah, he's been in Ouran High School Host Club. Oh, he was in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. He played the Prince of Shing. He was in there too. Oh, thank you, Cone, for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's been in loads of really, really good things. He's a fantastic voice actor. And he's a really nice guy as well. Like, really nice guy to meet. Yep, he's pretty awesome. I absolutely love Todd Haberkorn. He's such a nice guy. He's so friendly. He's lovely.
As I said before,
back to the
many
game.
times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
I can talk about voice actors all day long. Let's get back to the game.
What's wrong with that?
We can make that a chat stream
Never
discussion
said
if you
anything
want.
about the camera angle.
Dun 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 dun.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Dun 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 dun.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
You'd let Urza step on you without question. I am into dudes, but I'd let Urza step on me without question. Urza's very cool. I do agree. She's awesome. She's a really cool character. Urza is also actually in loads of other stuff as well. She's currently in an anime I'm watching called Fairy Gone. She plays like the commander of the force that the characters that you like go through the anime are with. I can't remember what her name was now. I'm pretty sure she was in. I'm trying to think if I'm confusing her with somebody else, whether she was in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood or not. I can't quite remember. I'd have to double check that one and get back to you, but I'm pretty damn sure that that she's Hold on one second, guys. My thing's randomly making noises in the screen. 1 second. I'm back. Sorry, my Alexa is just having a mental breakdown in the corner of my. Hey, Gasha, welcome to the stream. I can confirm that Riza Hawkeye and Lucia Hartfilia are two different people. Yes, Cone. Lucy Hartfilia's voice actress is in Persona 5. She plays Makoto. Yes, she's Makoto. There we go. That's right. That's right, Cap. You know it. Oh, if you guys can talk voice actors too, we should totally do a just chat stream where we talk about voice actors. and like animes and mangas and shit. I would be down for that if you guys are. I absolutely love, and video games, of course. We have to talk about video games. So, one second, guys. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Apparently, I've been asked to go on a fish and chip run after my stream. So I'm going to go and get some chips. Fish and chips. Yum, yum, yum. Right, back to the stream. But yeah, seriously, guys, if you... Let me tell you, I love Monica Real. Yeah, she's cool. She's completely cool. We're off topic here, guys. We're off topic. Danganronpa. We'll organise a chat stream because clearly we all have this in mind. Let's Danganronpa. Let's go.
Oh, are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
We're near the end. Yeah, she's spoken now.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
Final word on dubs if you haven't watched Ghost Stories dubbed. You haven't lived life yet. Ghost Stories. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll make a note of it. But if you guys clearly are into voice acting as much as I am, we'll arrange like a stream that we can all kind of like just chat in about stuff, and we'll like go on the internet and search for things and stuff and get info and stuff. So yeah, I'd be down for that. Danganronpa now.
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Yeah, and you got one free if you bought it.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right?
Hey Tubbs, welcome to the stream.
I remember even if you don't.
You're just in time for me to smack Mikan in the face. How are you today, Jack? Are you okay?
Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item.
Yeah, but you got one for free. Monokuma told me.
So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Jack. Good.
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far.
Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third Panic Talk action. Oh, God. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Okay. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. Okay. You will no longer be able to make do with just left mouse button. Oh, no. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. Yes, they are. From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. That's fire. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. I thought that was the case anyway. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tab key to reload, which I need to be ready to get. Just like locking on and press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. I can never get the tempo music right in this game either. I've always found it really difficult to get the tempo of the music. The controls are the same as the left mouse button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tab key. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the tab key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Great. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. How do I do... Can someone briefly remind me how to do fever time again? What button do I have to press to do fever time? I can't remember. Is it space? Back to Danganronpa. I love how everyone's just copying me now. Okay, now Danganronpa. Guys, we will have a discussion, okay? I promise. I'm happy to have found like-minded people who want to discuss it with me. Yeah, what button is fever time? I don't know, I'm playing controller. Damn it, Jack! You had one job! Who played Danganronpa on the keyboard? Is it space? Someone please tell me! I can't remember what the button was. If you can't remember, I'll have to check on the... controls. I think it tells you on the controls, doesn't it? I don't know as well. Okay, guys, it's fine. I'll look it up. I'll Google it. That should be all the explanations for the crash tile. The rest is up to you to overcome. Just try it, yeah. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me. That bag is a limited item. That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Oh, yes, she has.
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Let's go, guys. Tempo up. It's time to dance.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same
Theatre
time.
prize bonus. Wait, it's not theatre
You
prize
still haven't
bonus?
forgiven me?
What?
I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two
prize
places at the
bonus.
same time.
Why is it not theatre prize
forgive
bonus?
me already?
What is it?
I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
Guys, help me out here. What is it?
Why only me? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same
It's a
time.
bonus prize. Oh my god. Why did I put prize bonus? Oh my god.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Bonus prize. Yeah, I got it. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. Yeah, I got it, guys. I got
Whoever
it.
bought that bag should have received another one
Thank
as a bonus
you.
prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Meat on the bone still haunts me. I remember, yeah.
Just forgive me already!
Mikon,
On the meat bone. Bone on the
after
meat.
I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Closing argument. Here we go. Right. Let's see what we got. What I saw on the monitor. How the real locked. That one. Right, let's see. No, that's not right. Here we go.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
The music though. The music though is
The key to
great.
this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
It gives me the vibes of the climax. It's about to end, but someone's gonna die. Hell yeah.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there.
Gonna have a little rave, don't mind me.
But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their
What
preparations.
was I telling
in
you though,
advance.
Cap? I didn't think it was Mikan at the start. Wouldn't have known.
Then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, So I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap.
She's a smart
After
one, that
cleaning the
girl.
conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside.
Go on, Cone. What's the thing that bugs you about this?
Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room.
Yeah, that is true. They don't kind of explain why. They kind of really glaze over it like, oh yeah, wrong place, wrong time. She had to die, or else they would have figured out what she was up to. But like you say, they didn't really gloss over it very well, or rather they glossed over it. So no, I get it. You were excited to see me discover it after I didn't know. Yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoyed my reaction. That's what I do this for. I play games I don't know / never played before, and then obviously you guys come along who already know the game and get the enjoyment of me going, no, really? That's the whole point.
After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video.
Despair.
But
Despair.
when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance.
Oh, Fuyuhiko was gonna die.
However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside.
I'm glad they didn't get rid of Fuyuhiko though, because I think he's more of an interesting character.
In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Yeah, it would have felt wrong to kill him, I agree, Cap.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Yeah, he would have been much trickier to take out.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Have we got another Junko right here? I love how Makoto gave his bully presents so they'd like him, but Mikan literally killed her bully. Every character in this game has a nice butt because anyone can be the Grey figure. Literally, like, what? This is insane. I wasn't expecting it to go like, yay, despair. God, we had enough of that with Junko.
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Monokuma? Excuse? What? Oh, wow, look how bad I did. 52 points, 55, 47, 58, 40. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, B. B for bumbling idiot. Nice. Let's keep going then.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
You passed your exam.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Trial, all rise. The class trial has ended.
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of this horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them in front? Or was it kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Yeah, she's broken.
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
Well, that's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan, too, you say?
I...
That's not how I normally voice him, but for some reason that happened. I know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Here we go, the picture's back again. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Wow. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair. Honestly, without your video cam, I would totally mistake your voice for Monokuma's. It's not that good. I just like playing Monokuma. I appreciate the comment, though. I really do, honestly. Hajime meant to say Mikan looked really hot at the time. Hell yeah, he did, Cone. Although she's a psychopath now.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Are you quite finished?
Jeez.
Which means Mikan standing before is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now. She's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. Some people are into women whose who kill. It's kind of disgusting. I mean, to be fair, if you have any kind of weird affection / affiliation for anybody who likes to kill, hurt, or maim people, it is a bit weird, isn't it? Killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope?
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong. Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Wow, okay.
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me.
Okay.
They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
Okay. I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly...
It's love.
What love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you. Nope, really happened recently this year. A woman killed her boyfriend so no one else could have him. And there were hordes of people online saying she was cute and that she should be pardoned because they were thinking with their... What? Wow. Okay. That's wrong. 100% wrong.
Well...
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom when you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me.
How
It's like
amazing.
Okay. It's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Ah, I read that as well. That's just disgusting. It's internet. You can't count the negativity and those desperate things in it. Objectively, she's cute though. Dude! Alcan! She murdered someone! Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Just saying the appearance. Dude! Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? I mean... True, this nurse is kind of cute as well. Dudes! Her appearance was probably cute but her personality says otherwise. Yes, we'll go with that, Cone. We'll go with that. Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease.
But
if this means she remembered something and ended up like this.
Such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible turning out like this. I am the person I am today because of my many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved. She looked quite ugly to me, actually. Mikan is my second favorite character. Only because she went all loco poco. The yandere killer shouldn't be brought up lightly. Yeah. True, nothing uglier than being walked.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? I'm sorry, I prefer your first sentence where you're like, nothing like being walked. Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's all about the World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future? That's right, that symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right, it was the Japanese word for future. Yet nothing like being walked, am I right?
Hey,
just what is this Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
this is bad.
Ooh, what the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami? I knew it! Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own. I feel like buying food, but saving money is hard. Now thinking of anything as a celebration tour today. I'm about to go and get fish and chips. So say you're joining me on the bandwagon of getting fish and chips.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding amongst us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not!
Aw, hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
Oh, I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along? Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up till now? The past. But past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. Just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's...
Well?
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories
Do
are
you understand?
like losing your personal identity. The anime season 3 is just so good. Everyone could have just gotten the killing game finished if Mikan told them. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. I have many questions. It answers by watching. Oh, okay.
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives.
hey!
So it was true all along. Our memories were taken away?
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't have been suffering this much. Why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma, Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time! You gotta do it at the same time. It's only fun. What is her punishment, though? I'm interested. Let's go, guys. Grab your popcorn. Mikan has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, ouchies. Oh, my God. Oh, what? What the hell? What? What just happened? I don't have any words to describe what just happened. It's finished. It is really finished. The music is cool. Yeah, let's focus on the music instead of what actually happened. The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayoji was Mikan Sumiki. Honestly, that was the worst execution. Yeah, it wasn't brutal, was it? She just got launched into space. It's not very... Yeah, short and stupid, I agree. Like, bloody Peko got impaled by hundreds of soldiers with spears. That was cool. And she was fending them off for a start. Obviously, she was being controlled, but that was still cool. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? Leon's execution was brutal. 100% agree. That was an awful one. That was a great way to start off. Like, being, like, pummeled to death. Ooh. Terra literally got deep fried. He did. I'm trying to think of everybody else's, actually. Celeste got burnt to death. I think, actually, did she get burnt to death or did she get, like, crushed? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember now. I thought she got burnt to death, but I can't remember if she actually burnt to death or not. Damn it. It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. She got ran over by a fire truck. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Junko got crushed, smashed. Alter Ego got attacked and crushed by a digger. Yeah, I remember that too. Mondo Butter. That was the weirdest one for me. That was the weirdest one. Mondo got turned into butter and eaten. That was the weirdest one. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was with the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the future foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? Did you say that you're different than Monami?
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just keeps going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. What? You're right. Your right eye is made of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to make you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the first island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe? How should I say this? Celeste is my favorite though. I could type a whole paragraph about my opinion of her execution. Celeste was a great character, acting all like nice and stuff, and then she was just like, "You bitch!" It's like, whoa. She probably had the one of my favorite snaps because she wasn't like, she didn't. When I say snap, she didn't technically snap. She was always that way. She was just really good at acting like she was just nice, polite, and dainty and adorable and stuff, and then she'd just turn around and be like, boom. You're like, whoa. This game is 36 hours playtime. Yeah, it's long. It's long. I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly can't be happy. And me is Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Celeste was obvious as hell. Yeah, she really was. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord, who gives a shit? That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Huh? What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Akane.
All right.
Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Did they learn to stick around? And didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? Especially when they don't know what they're saying because they're an idiot not reading the screen. Damn it. What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. Ew, what did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, I didn't do that. There's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. I have a hard time remembering it. Slime Man. Slime Man? What? What? As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry, to the beach on the first island!
All right!
That's haul ass! Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey,
Nekomaru, show yourself!
Listen!
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. Ocean Man, take me by the hand. Ocean Man? What are you guys talking about? We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him, but...
Hey, hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Nekomaru again? Nekomaru? Monokuma? What the hell am I reading? And that's when it happened. We had a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable. Show me, show me, show me, show me, show me? Everyone's face like, what the fuck?
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
Oh my god.
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Can I see now, please, rather than just a foot? Oh my god.
Name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Oh my god. He's even got a little triangle. Oh, that's so cool on the eyebrows. That's amazing. And his eyeballs are lights. That's so cool. Cap! Jesus! Calm down, girl. Calm down. Oh, jeez. Nine days left. Until we all die. Chapter 3 complete. Da-da! 9 people left. Boy, thank you very much. Sorry! You never said he or she before. I had to take a 50-50 guess. I obtained nurse's apron. Nice. I do want to save my progress, because that is where I finish for today. Ugh. Oh, my ears. My ears hurt so much from having these headphones in. Trapped by the ocean scent? Question mark. My husband is back from the dead. Oh dear. Right, let's save, guys. Actually, before we go, let's check on my. We'll clean the pet, and we'll feed the pet. Here, you can have some lemon flavored drink. There you go. Aren't you happy? Yeah, he's a happy little bunny. Oh, have I already saved? I will save again just to make sure. Ocean Man is real husband. Right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I super duper appreciate it, and I want to give out a thanks to Cone and Zeus for the follows. I very much appreciate it. I will be... Unfortunately, I'm going to be busy for the rest of the week now, hence why I've done a super duper long stream for you guys today, because at work I'm doing late for the next like 4 nights. So, yay! Which is normally when I would stream, so. Why didn't we get Weekend's panties? Because I don't want her panties, okay? Might be your thing, but it's not my thing. Thanks, Zeus. I'll be safe. I will do. I want you guys to talk. Take care too. Have a fabulous week/weekend, and I'll be back with you guys next week. We'll probably do a little bit more Danganronpa at some point during the week. And we'll try and organize the chatting stream for the voice acting and stuff. So if you guys just leave me some messages, let me know when you're all like available. I'll try and organize something for us to do. So get Nagito's pants. You get Nagito's pants. You do it, man. Jesus. So everyone take care, and I will see you next week. Okay? Bye bye, everybody. Thanks again. Bye.